Hi, and welcome to SkatersLandingTV.com. I'm your host, Chris Bartlett. Today, we're talking about some basic padding for your knees, your hips, your spine. Okay, so here we go. We this year designed a nice little butt pad, okay, with all you jumpers in mind, you beginners that may slip and fall, people that are going to fall over and over again, learning the jumps that it takes to be great at skating. We went along with this nifty little idea that we could actually make one full-size pad, and that you could actually cut it, follow the little traced out lines there, and actually make your own size tailor-made butt pad. Okay, that comes from us. There are different size pads made by Waxel that go along and they place alongside your hip. They do sort of the top of the hip bone and the side, so that would be placed on either the left hip bone, or I guess you kind of shape the boomerang thing over here on the other side for the right. Those work great. A lot of skaters typically fall if they're jumping and they land on their right leg. A lot of times they're falling into the circle, so a lot of times you only need one of these hip pads, okay? But there are, I think, 2 or 3 sizes on that. Many pair skaters, because they're learning lots of the throws, or if you're just learning to spin, a lot of times, believe it or not, people fall smack down, and if you got a skinny little hiney, you're going to need one of these, because that butt bone, if you have ever fallen on it, you out there know exactly what I'm talking about. So Waxel has made this handy dandy little tailbone pad. These pads all slip inside of either your tights, your dress, your basic training pants. We also made one that we thought we were clever, and we put Hit Me and Ouch, and it's got just a little hook, so it might be just a little bit handier, easier to store. Once again, this is all a really dense, sort of foamy rubber that can be trimmed up as we suggested to you on your handy dandy make your own butt pad. Okay, I'm going to move on to some other gel padding that actually is made from a silicone. This is a knee pad. I believe this is a medium knee pad, and this is made in the medical industry. They actually cure this stuff, so it's a little pricier, but boy, is that gel dense. You can see I'm punching it, and I'm really basically not feeling any of that impact over on the other side, or I wouldn't continue to do it. Okay, the knee pad has to come with a little retention sleeve. So we're taking the retention sleeve, putting the retention sleeve, sliding it up over your foot, up your shin, over your knee. Make sure you do this before you put your skates on, because you know blades are like that long, right? So retention sleeve on, and we work this little guy up inside it and get that adjusted. What's nice about this one is it really can do both the sides and the kneecap itself. So if you happen to fall, you know, skating, we're on round blades, so we tip. So when we tip, we've got bones on either sides of the knee plus the kneecap. So that is your basic retention sleeve, and that is by Ultra Crash. And then Ultra Crash, of course, has thought about pair skaters and anybody else who may fall on their tailbone. It is slippery out there. This is a large one, so I'm thinking, you know, this is for a grown-up male. These are not trimmable because this is a gel, like the knee pad and like this. This is a gel, so do not take your scissors to this one, okay? This one comes in a smaller size too, but once again, if you've ever fallen on the back of that hiney, or you have a skinny little butt, you probably need one of these. So once again, I've got a butt pad made by Skaters Landing. I have a hip and tail pad out of a dense foam made by Waxel. I have some products from Ultra Crash, which is the knee pad with the retention sleeve on before skates. And then lastly, I have 2 sizes in the Ultra Crash spine protector. So if you need any of these products, please check us out at SkatersLanding.com. And today for SkatersLandingTV.com, I'm your host, Chris Bartlett. See you next time. Get padded.